Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're not new, hi again. So this is my channel. I love doing everything DIYs. I love thrift flips. I love Dollar Tree DIYs. I love making wreaths. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. You just hit that red subscribe button, and also don't forget to give me a like and a comment. I love to hear what you guys think. So I am also on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, and so you could follow me there if you'd like. I'm always posting new things on my Instagram page. I also have an Etsy shop. It's all wreaths that I make, and I will have that link down below as well in case you're interested in looking at some wreaths. So today is all about Bloom with Grace, and our theme is Wildflowers. It is hosted by Moners Market, and our co-host is Simple Roots and Simple Living, who is Jamie. So let's get on to our DIY, which is DIY number 1. I took these 4 love signs from the Dollar Tree, and I am going to paint 2 of them with my white chalk paint by Waverly. And then I'm going to take the other 2 and I'm going to paint those with my red paint, which is by Folk Art, and it's called Country Red. And I really like that red color because it's not too bright of a red. It's sort of more like a rustic country looking red. And I really, really like it. So I was trying to figure out, and I'm sorry about my voice, you guys. I had pneumonia and I got over it and now it's back again. So here I am trying to do a voiceover and I can hardly speak. So excuse me if I cough or anything. I apologize. So I was trying to figure out how to incorporate wildflowers into Valentine decor, and I figured it out, and I found some really pretty wildflowers too at the Dollar Tree, so you'll see that in a minute. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these together. So what I'm doing is I'm gluing and kind of like going like the L to the L and the E at the bottom I want. So I'm using some E6000 and some hot glue. You could also use wood glue though. But this is what I had, so this is what I used. And what I'm doing is I'm just kind of like flipping them over and I'm putting the red like one side on and the other, and then the white, the one in the, I can't explain it. I don't know. I know you guys have seen this before because I know people who have done these, but I've never done one, and so I wanted to do it. And I really love the way this one turned out. It turned out super pretty. So yeah, so all I did was glue it together, and we made a little vase. Now I needed to have a bottom, so you're gonna see in a minute after I get this all glued together. What I did is I flipped it over and let that dry a little bit. Oh yeah, first I went in and I sanded. I should have sanded first, but I didn't, but it's okay. It worked out. Before I glued everything, I should have sanded. But what I did is I got in there with my little finger sander and I sanded everything so it kind of looked more rustic. That's what I want. And then what I did is I took this piece of foam board from the Dollar Tree that I had some scraps left, and I just traced the bottom of it and cut it out. So that will be my bottom, and I just glued it to the bottom. Very simple, super easy to do. Now with these boards though, you have to use like your carving knife because scissors do not work well. Yeah, so then I just took it and I just put some glue on my E's that were on the bottom, and just glued that down to the foam board. And once we get that done, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some floral foam from the Dollar Tree, and I took some burlap that I had, and I just like I was going to use just the floral foam, but then I said, you know what, I got a better idea. So I took a candle that I had, and this is just a regular white LED candle, and I stuck that on the bottom, and then I just took one piece of the floral foam and I just glued the burlap around it so that you don't see it, because you could see inside of the vase. So I wanted, not the floral foam to show, and I just stuck it down in there. on top of my candle. And the reason why I did that was because I wanted to light up too, and I thought this was really a cute idea. So I did that, and then I took some of these wildflowers that we're using for this collab or challenge, and I stuck them into my little vase. Very simple. And I just made a little arrangement. I used these white ones and I used some red ones. I stuck some baby's breath in there as well, but these are really pretty. Two of them I did get at most of them were from Dollar Tree, but two of them I did get from Hobby Lobby. So yeah, Hobby Lobby had their 50% off right now. So, and look at how pretty that is. I mean, my God, I just love it. It turned out super, super pretty. And I'm glad I made one of these because now I'll have it every year. So then I had one of these little sticks that are in, I got it from Hobby Lobby, ended up only costing me $1.50, and I stuck that in the middle of my arrangement. And it's a little rustic looking heart made of metal, and I thought it was super pretty, and it went perfectly with this arrangement. So there it is, all your close-ups. I kind of try to take a picture on the side as well. I put it on my shelf, and yeah. So like I said, today is all about Bloom with Grace. The theme is wildflowers. Our host is Brenda from Monarch's Market, and our co-host is Jamie with Simple Roots and Simple Living. I will have the playlist linked down below with everyone who is participating and also their links as well. So now on to DIY number 2. This is kind of a two for one because I ended up using 2 of these from the Dollar Tree. I really thought that these were adorable. I absolutely love them. And I said I knew I was going to stick flowers or succulents or something in here. So what I did is I took some Antique Wax by Waverly and I just used my baby wipe and I'm just like wiping it on. And then to get in between those cracks and crevices where the love is, I had to use my brush. So I just used one of my old brushes and went in between that, and then I kind of wiped it with my baby wipe just to get the excess off. And yeah, and these turned out super cool too. Now I am going to color the wording a different color, but you'll see that in a minute. But first I went in with the other one as well and did the same thing, and this one had the little gnome on it, which is so adorable. And I did want to have that look of because I have rustic decor in my home, so I love farm and rustic, and so that's what I have in my home. So this is why I did it this way. And that's my dog. Sorry guys, he's really old and he sometimes has these little things where he pants really heavy. So then I went in and I used my chalk paint, white chalk paint, and I'm using my little brush and I'm just dry brushing it with my dry brush because I wanted it to have that really rustic look again. And I love doing this with the antique wax. I think it looks super cute and it makes it look really rustic, and that's what I love. So I just brushed it all over really lightly, and then I did that with the other one as well, and I did on all sides and the back. And now these have little hangers on them, but you'll see in a minute what I'm going to do with that, because I didn't want to hang these. I wanted them to kind of sit up on my shelf, so you'll see how I managed to do that. And then once I got these all done with the dry brushing, and I did go a little bit on the inside of that in case you could see it. And once I get these dry brushed, I guess I showed you both of them. Then I'm going to go in with my markers. These are acrylic markers that I purchased on Amazon. I can have the link down below. I really love these markers. They're graffiti, I think they're called. And they work really, really well. I love them. And I use them a lot. So I just kind of went in and I wanted to make my little gnome colorful. So like a Valentine. So I did his little hat pink, and I did his little feet on the bottom pink, and his just shows like a little bit of his like I guess you would call it shirt that he would be wearing. I did one of the hearts in pink as well. I did the beard in white. You know, I just did the normal gnome. And then I did do a little bit of the red for the heart that he's holding. And then the other one, the love, I did that just all in red. So I kind of like did this on purpose because I knew what kind of flowers I was going to be sticking into these, which are wildflowers. But I did like one with the pinks and the whites, and then the other one I did with red and white. Super pretty, super cute. And I just love the way these turned out too. I like how they came out with these little boxes like this for Valentine's Day, because they're just adorable. I hope they come out with more like this at the Dollar Tree. Well, really, it's not $1 anymore. It's $1.25, but it's still cheap, guys. So, once I get these all colored in, which I don't think I show you the whole thing on my other one. I just kind of showed you bits and pieces of me using the markers because I really love these markers. And they're not that expensive either, so I'll make sure I link them down below. I got them on Amazon, like I said. And then I went in with the red, like I said, with the love, and I just did this whole thing with the red. And then once I got done with that, I came in with my flowers. So I had these flowers. I purchased them when they were 50% off back when spring was done at Michael's. So I got them for like 49 cents or like a quarter or something like that. And so I stuck these white ones in, and then I had these little tiny, they almost look like baby's breath, but they're like little berry things. I don't know. And they were pink and white, and they were in this little bouquet thing, and I just think they're so pretty. And so I stuck those in there too. And I didn't put any foam in these floral foam because I didn't need to. And this way I can switch them out, you know, if I want to or anything like that. So there's that one. Isn't it so cute? I love it. They turned out so adorable. And then I did the same thing with this white one, and this time I stuck in the white, and then I grabbed some of my berries that were left over from Christmas. I was going to use these, and then I said, wait a minute, and I decided to go with the red, and I just stuck these little berries. I just cut a branch off of there, and I got these at Hobby Lobby at Christmas time. Might have been fall, I'm not sure. And they were like 50% off too or something like that. And I just stuck them in to kind of bring out some of that red, pops of red in there as well. And they just both turned out super cute. So I'm glad I was able to do this challenge because I love being challenged with things to try and incorporate them. So then, oh yeah, I had these little hearts. They're like little clips, and not clips, I don't know. And then you like bend them backwards. And I just stuck them in the holes where that little hanger was. And I just put it in there. It's just a heart. And you just bend the little metal both ways. And I don't know where I got these. And it's a little heart. And then I had a pink one. So I just stuck them in those holes. And it hid the hole and made it look cute. And it's Valentine's. So there you go. So there are those, and that is it, you guys. And then I just put some tower tumbling blocks in the back and glued them so they would stand up. And there's everything. And here's a little video that I did. I'm not used to doing these videos to show you guys the stuff that I made, but here it is. So, okay. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to check everyone out. I will have the playlist down below. And give them some love. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And as always, stay crafty. Bye.